What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here, you can call me Irish, and today I thought I'd walk you through the Battlefield 4 server browser for the PC and basically show you a few tips that I find helpful in finding the kind of right game for you and also in minimizing your lag in game. It's all fairly straightforward. Now I'm going to be using like the server browser and also the advanced section, so basically if at any stage you need to pause or whatever like that and just copy down the exact settings, feel free. But more or less, you'll get the gist of it. Now, this will change over time with the addition of new game modes here and new maps over here. But for the most part, it's all basically what I show you will apply to any future DLCs and stuff. So, are you looking for a particular map? Are you looking for a particular game mode or player count or amount of free slots? That's all subjective. For the purpose of the tutorial, I'm not. I'm looking for any map, any game mode, and then I will be looking for slots and game size and stuff like that just to show you. So for maps, I will leave it empty. I won't tick any of these because that will only show servers with this map in particular active at the minute. So that will cut you down significantly on the amount of available servers. Then it comes to mode. Are you particularly in the mood for a specific mode? Are you looking specifically for Conquest Large, Conquest, Obliteration, Domination, Rush, Squad Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, or Defuse? For the purpose of this, I'm just going to select Conquest, because that's my most common kind of game mode that I play. Then free slots. Here's an important one. You don't want to you don't want to search for all servers that are like just existing basically. You want to narrow your search down to servers that have a specific amount of players playing. And I found the best results to get servers that aren't too full and aren't too empty to go from 1 to 5 and 6 to 10. If you go to 10 plus free slots, then the servers are basically like empty, more or less. And if you go for like none or like 1 to 6, then there's a high possibility of those servers being like almost full. By the time you join them, somebody else would have already joined, and you'll just get frustrated trying to join a server that's already full. So that's that. Then you come to game size here, and it's basically your choice. Do you want to play 8v8, 12v12, 16v16? What's 48 times divided by 2? Whatever that is. 14 by 14? 22 by 24. Sorry, god damn it, I'm an idiot. 24 by 24 or 32 versus 32. My general thing that I look for is 32 players. Now, that's like just something that I got into in Battlefield 3, playing 32 player TDM on canals, like towards the end of it. But it can be whatever you want. If you want 64, if you want 32, if you want any kind of random things, you can select either one. And then other apparently gives you like another option like 20 or 30 or 40, whatever like that, whatever kind of random things people might put in. But for the purpose again of the tutorial, I will go with what I'm familiar with, which is 32. Now, over here in type, you want to have official and ranked checked. If you want to have just a normal game where you get ranked and it's an official server and stuff like that, you get your points and you get your leveling up and stuff like that, you want official and you want ranked. If you're going into an empty server, we don't really need to do this anymore because we have the test range. But if you want to go into an empty server for some reason, you will just uncheck ranked, definitely. I don't know about official now, but you'll definitely uncheck ranked and like check unranked. And that's how you'll do that. But once again, for the purpose of the tutorial, I'll go with official and ranked. Server name, if you know the actual name of the server, say it's like Irish's server, blah, 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 you'll just type that in and that will hopefully find it straight away. But again, all these factors are taken into account. So if Irish's server is a 64-man, say Paracel Storm on Rush server, and there's only like 2, or there's no spots available, or there's like 10 plus available, it might not show up just because of all these parameters here that you filled in. They won't fall into that, so that's just something to be aware of. But for this purpose, we're obviously just going for any random server that we don't really know. Now, this next part here, as we look down into presets, do you want to play normal, hardcore, infantry only, or custom? For my personal enjoyment of the game, I go with normal. I'm not a huge fan of hardcore or infantry only or whatever like that. I just go for normal, like no craziness or anything like that. Normal will do. Extra map rotation, I just leave these unchecked. I don't know, map rotation, game mode rotation, password protection. It would be good and all if you're looking for something even more specific. Sorry, to check one of these probably wouldn't be a bad thing, but like I generally just leave them unchecked because it doesn't really impact on the amount of servers that you can find. Then the region. Now this is where it becomes very, very specific. North America or South America, Antarctica, Africa, Europe, Asia, Oceania. If, like me, you are from Europe, here's a caveat to this kind of thing. If you're from Europe, you want to select Custom and Edit. Then go in and select Europe, and then select all, but then unselect Kuwait, Serbia, Russia. There's another one here that was in, there was like, I think Egypt was in European servers on BF3. But yeah, so you want to just unselect anything that's not in relative proximity to you. So obviously if you're in Egypt or something like that, or if you're in Russia, this doesn't apply to you. But just basically unselect any servers that aren't very, very close to you. I know servers not like Serbia and like Poland and all are in a relatively similar position on the world's map, and Ukraine and stuff. But like just by far and away, like Russia, Kuwait, and I'm trying to see if there's any other ones that stick out. Not really. Maybe Turkey, leave out Turkey. But pretty much, yeah, that's like, you can go like that. Just, you get the gist. Select all and then uncheck any ones that aren't actually very close to you. For me being in Ireland, any kind of British, French, German, that kind of thing, like those are the most common servers that I see. So that could be something to take into account. But if you select just Europe and you just go away and hope for the best, you might get a server in like the far side of Russia, like close to America, and that won't be a good playing experience. Your ping will be crazy. So again, make sure to go in and do that custom and then edit it. Then advanced, if you're looking for any of these particular things, go ahead and tick any of them, but leaving them unticked, once again, if you're just looking for the typical everyday experience, leaving them unchecked will basically be your best route. Player settings, once again, if you're looking for something specific, go ahead, but I always just leave it unchecked. I don't mess with anything. And then rules, once again, exact same thing. Don't leave it all unchecked, leave it all untouched unless you're looking for something specific. Then what you do is click apply filter. It will then apply that filter. You can close it back up. Now you get a list of servers, and it's by default, I believe it's by the number of the players or by like the map or something. It's by one of these. But here's the big tip that I have for you guys, if you don't do this already. Are you trying to minimize your ping? Are you trying to minimize your connection issues? Very simply, click. Okay, so I'll redo this because I messed with it. Right, so see the way they're all over the place, sort of. Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. 44 is the top of the list, ping. Then there's 44, 49, which is higher. Then there's 37, which is lower. And then if you mess around, there's a 305 ping next to a 37 and a 43 one. Basically, to sort it out is you press it once. Well, I usually have to press it twice. You usually, when you press it once, it will sort by highest ping first. And then you press it twice. And that will give you the lowest pings, or the lowest ping first. And as you can see there, Pulp, Action, blah, blah, blah. It's in the UK, as you can see by the British flag there. And you can see it's a ping of just 18 for me. So this would be ideal, except for the fact that it's 377 tickets to 220. Except for that, the whole ping situation is pretty much spot on. That's what you want to minimize your lag, minimize your getting killed around the corners and stuff like that. It's still going to happen because the game is still pretty broken, as we can all pretty much agree on. But yeah, that's pretty much the big secret behind all of this. Is like, if you didn't know how to organize your server browser and make sure to click this ping option, it's very important. The players, yeah, it's like I selected 32 players only, so like I'm getting like 27 people are in this 32 player server. If I join, I become 28. That means we're only missing about 4 people. They will fill in very quickly, and if they don't, you've still got 27 other people to play with. So that's pretty much it. I think that's basically how you organize. Not is it really organizing? Like, that's how you sort out basically your Battlefield 4 PC server browser and set it up so that you minimize your ping and minimize your lag and stuff like that. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here, thanks for watching, and goodbye.